Hi there. We are so glad you could tune in. We are excited to share with you a quick overview of the 2018 market and share a little bit about our thoughts and thoughts of some of the experts about what the 2019 market is going to be like.
So Dad, what happened in real estate last year?
That is a very good question, Charlie. Thank you for asking. Last year started out with extremely low inventory, so very few homes available. At the same time, there was a ton of buyers and more buyers. We have so many people moving to our area, so many qualified buyers as well. So homes at the beginning of last year would quickly go off the market for as much as 10 or more % higher than they were listed at, and oftentimes with 10 or more offers, all cash buyers. It was just a super competitive market. And that intensity continued and started slowing down in the middle of the second quarter, and then toward the end of May, it was significantly different. It had changed a lot. So there was a lot of factors contributing to the change. Some of the bigger ones were that sellers were seeing these higher prices, excited about listing their homes, and were coming on probably too aggressively, or at least based on their neighbors' prices. They were listing their homes really high. And simultaneously, buyers were just exhausted. Some of the buyers that had unlimited money had already got their house. And a lot of other buyers were just tired of losing, gonna wait it out, see what happens. There was just a huge mentality shift for buyers while sellers were listing more homes. So that shook the balance a lot. There was an immediate impact. Anyone that was trying to sell their home or started selling their home at the end of May or June, they felt it, and it was a tough time. And so that tough time turned into like a long period of uneasiness that was most of the third quarter and into the beginning of the fourth quarter. Then, after things had been steady for a couple months, buyers started getting more comfortable, realizing that, hey, these homes, this area, it's a good value. And they were saying, hey, I can get the same house or the same neighborhood I was interested in for as much as 10% less. I don't have to compete. I can have an inspection. There were so many advantages to being a buyer at the end of last year. And so buyers started getting back into the market, and it's becoming a more stable market, and that leads us into 2019.
So Nana, what's going to happen this year in real estate?
Callum, I am so glad you asked that question. Well, we had a great ride. The last few years were pretty exciting, but I think the shift has happened, and honestly, it's just what we needed. Buyers have needed more homes, and we really needed prices to level off. It is a much healthier real estate climate now than it's been the last few years. Interestingly enough, with regard to appreciation, which I know is a big topic, what's going to happen this year, 100 of the most trusted real estate economists were interviewed, and 4%, just 4%, thought we might have a bit of a decline. 2% expected that we would be fairly stable, and 94% of these real estate experts are anticipating some appreciation this year. They're guessing somewhere between 4 and 5%, which is great. As far as activity, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the Federal Bureau of Bankers Association, and NAR are all predicting that the activity this year is going to be stronger than the last 2 years, which is hard to believe, but very exciting. We are anticipating rates to stay low as well. Inventory is down right now, but we're expecting a lot of new listings to come on in the next 30 to 60 days. If you're considering selling, we would strongly recommend that you sell early this year. Last year, by the third week of May, things really shifted.
Anything else?
Next month, we'll be talking about real estate cycles, recessions, and potential impacts of recession. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.